Well, hello, howdy, and hi there. Welcome to God's country, or as I like to call it, the once and future empire of the South. Now, Mr. Lincoln really did not know what he was unleashing when he fought so hard to keep us joined at the hip with you in the godless North. Of course, in those days, Lincoln was a Republican. Now, I'm so sorry to hear you lost that nice Martin O'Malley. Lord knows he was the only one of your candidates who didn't look like he might burst into flames at a moment's notice, or, I don't know, grow an extra head. And what do you have left? Well, that's really the problem, isn't it? You got left, and you got even further left. In one corner, you have the godless Mr. Sanders, and in the other, Mrs. Clinton, the wife of the most amoral president the United States has had since that rapscallion Kennedy. Now, up in Canada, Prime Minister Trudeau, that would be the elder Trudeau, not the young hottie they just elected, he said the government has no place in the bedrooms of the nation. So what did Clinton do? He went and took his bedroom and put it right into the Oval Office. I gotta say, it really makes me wish I'd never worn that blue dress to my cotillion ball. Now you must tell me, what on earth possessed you to decide to let the reins of your party slip into the hands of Mr. Sanders, an old socialist? Because those reins are slipping from Mrs. Clinton's fingers, no matter how much she might want to pretend that a tie is a victory. You can't call it a win, Hilly dear. Not if the number of votes you won by was, well, let's just call it an O'Malley and leave it at that. You're Mr. Sanders? Well, he sounds like one of those absolutely unbearable first-year college students. The ones who think they can change the world because they haven't yet figured out how big it is. Really, he almost sounds like one of that not inconsiderable number of my fellow countrymen who have trouble locating the United States on a map. And exactly how can a long-term mayor and senator claim to be from outside the establishment? I mean, you can run on your experience from within the system or your perspective from outside it. You cannot have it both ways, sir. What the results in Iowa really tell me, though, is the Democrats, as usual, are just about as divided as they always claim the country is. Or maybe they're just confused. It's been my belief for a long time that the reason so many liberals are agnostic is because they're just too damned lazy to figure out whether or not they believe God exists. And they're going to stay confused right up until the day of the general election. At which point they'll probably mostly just stay home because, well, it just causes less trouble that way. Oh, you know, there might be something really good on TV. Because socialism, well, it's all very easy when you're sitting around a table or at a town hall, but how many of those who are the loudest currently are actually going to be on the front lines when it comes down to putting their energy where their ideas are? That's right. I bet the number is somewhere around a Martin O'Malley.